Well, let's take a look at the first thing here, the Fender logo, which you can go online and get these things all the time to put on a sticker. I could even make my own fake guitar. Plus, the patent number, that doesn't even come up. And also on a Fender, you won't see patent penned at the bottom of the contour body. Look at those tuning keys up there, how thin and how high they sit above the headstock. It's ridiculous. And I'll have a picture of that later. And also here, there's no dark brown on the inside or black like you would see on typical Fenders. See right here how the keys are a lot lower and you have that brown, dark brown in the middle there. That's what I'm talking about. Plus there's no patent number in that. The sunburst is in pretty good shape. Painting is a pretty good job, but let's take a look a little bit closer at some key features here. One of them mainly is going to be the bridge, which look how crooked those springs are and how they're using these little things to balance. Let's take a look at a real bridge. There we go. You see how much longer and wider those are with the adjustables for both sides? That is an actual Fender bridge. This is not. So that's what I'm referring to. So that's a key indicator right there. These are very cheap parts put on a Chinese guitar to make it as cheap as possible. The pickups, I didn't really take this out to look at it, but I guarantee you the pots are going to be cheap and everything else on it. The wood grain, I really don't know what kind of wood they used on top of here, but it's definitely a little bit on the dry side. The inlays are in there, they're flush. And also when looking at the frets, they have been filed down. Of course, I would still like to see the corners rounded off a little bit, but they are flush with the neck, so that's not too bad of a job there. And the strings, oh, look at those strings. Original factory strings in that. And then the nut, this is what we're looking at as far as an actual Fender headstock. And that's what you should be looking for instead of getting stuck with a copy like this. Because some people will even take this and change the tuning gears and everything else. Let's get to the back. The Fender plate back here and the screws are not what I would consider true. This is a true black paint. You can see the stickers up there as well. It's in a Corona, California Fender. That's legitimate. Now this, again, is just a simple back plate, so you can put your strings through. An actual back plate is going to be looking very similar, but look at the left-hand side. You see that one screw hole that's a little bit lower than the other side? On the plate that we just looked at, and we'll see it right here, they're even, okay, right there. And as far as the sunburst on there, again, I'm not complaining about the paint job here. It's a good paint job. What are your thoughts on the workmanship? Let me know in the comments. Okay, I get it. It's a copy. But how does it sound?